Hey everybody, how are you today? Welcome to Kundalini Live. Question, answer, transmission, whatever happens to happen today will be good. So if you have any questions right away, you can go ahead and ask them. I'll wait a few minutes. Otherwise, we'll go into a meditation. Yes, and hi John. Very nice to see you. I don't know if I'll be doing more of these on YouTube. I'm going to feel it out. I'm going to try to get something set up as a Zoom call, maybe every 2 weeks or something. I'm going to start working on that over the next couple of weeks. If you're on my email list, I will send out an email about it. I might start doing something on Learn It Live like once a month too. So we'll see where that goes. And I don't know, I may continue doing them here. I'm not really totally sure. Hi, Andy. Okay, does anyone have a question, or should we just meditate together today? All right, let's do a meditation. Let's do a transmission. When our hearts are open wide, we feel this energy of grace awakening within us. So let's see how high we can allow our hearts to rise into consciousness today. If our hearts are open wide and we allow that consciousness of grace to reside within us, that Kundalini energy is already active within us. Let's see if we can just notice it and see where it's going and see what it's wanting to achieve within our bodies today. Once we see that this energy is awakening within us, we can allow it to experience itself as us. See what that feels like to allow the energy of grace, the Kundalini energy, to experience itself as us. Is there something within us that wants to be seen, that wants to be heard, that wants to be felt in divinity? Allowing our hearts to open to that grace now. We see that the grace within us is the grace in all things. Everything is divine. Everything is perfect. If we walk through the world with those eyes, right? With those glasses of grace and love. How do we affect the consciousness of everything that we're seeing and that we're experiencing? How do we affect the consciousness of those around us? If we see that the world is that, is love, is grace. If we have come here to be light workers, to be alive on this earth plane, bearing these tools, these gifts that we have of light and love and consciousness and grace, how can we see the world as perfect every day? That's our gift. Seeing the world as perfect, knowing the world is perfect, having the experience of perfection within ourselves, allowing it to manifest in light in everything around us. Shavakru. It can be hard, difficult to walk amidst what looks like so much anger and suffering. Can we establish ourselves so deeply in this grace right now that we allow it to expand into everything around us? So that's what we see, no matter what it appears to be. What we see is grace and love. And what allows us this truth? Is it the awakening of the Kundalini energy, the blessings of grace within us that allows us this truth to be able to see consciousness and love in everything and everyone? Awakening us to the true consciousness of everything in everyone. This divine grace within us that resides within us, the Kundalini energy awakening within us, allowing us to see that sparkling consciousness of grace. When does the life feel like it's opening up to the divine? What are we doing in those moments when life feels like it's opening up to the divine? I can sit with my children and just gaze on the wonderment of how intelligent and brilliant and beautiful and fun and joyful they are. And that's just a perfection of divinity in that moment. Sitting here in these meditations with you, with other people, is such an amazing, beautiful, divine moment from in my experience of grace. Sharing with other people who choose to be in this grace, who choose to enlighten themselves, who choose to allow this energy to awaken within, so that we can see everything as divine and perfect and free. These are profound moments for me. How much can we allow this energy to rise within us now? How much can we surrender to this energy? This energy knows the highest grace within us. This energy is the highest grace within us. How much can we surrender to it now? Shavakaramete. Sarete Shavakuru. If this energy wants to rise within our body, what can we see within us that looks like grace? Peering within our own system, peering within our own body. What can we see within us that looks like grace? Let's just get in there and see and observe. This is so different than what we're seeing in the world right now, isn't it? It's such a beautiful energy of grace rising within us, being within us, just enveloping us, allowing us to become who we truly are, the depth of our being. Shavakrono hoto. We expand this into the world. That's how the world becomes light and love, by us expanding this grace that is within us out into the world, becoming it ourselves, fully becoming it ourselves, fully accepting it, acknowledging it, realizing it, remembering it. Shavakarabakarabakarabakaramassarata. Acknowledge that grace within you. It is such a beautiful grace. Shavakarabakarabakaramasarete. Om 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 bakanamasavakarutu kurono krok babali nakara. Ibaba alionu horaya vakamasalele. Ibaba amasoro valini raba kanono soroko baba halibokoro. There's such a world of imagination within us. Such a world of just feeling joy, feeling love. Guru karenia rabakra. Shiva krana sarete. Let's see if we can allow the heart to fully sink into grace now. Allowing the heart to fully sink into grace. Guru Shavakramate. This heart of ours is so expansive, so open, so divine. How often do we tap into that expansiveness within our heart space? Shavakarabakarabakaramasareki konoko. What is the activation of the Kundalini energy? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What is that energy within us? It's not just like a separate entity energy. It is us. That Kundalini energy is us. It is the grace within us. It is our very essence. We have an intimate, intimate, intimate relationship with this energy. Shavakrama Sarate. When it works within us, what is seen, what is known, what is felt. It's time to just stop and really look and really listen and really feel what's happening within us. Shavakrama Sarate Guru. This is our source of all beingness. This energy of grace is our source of all beingness. Kurmasarete karu hrotandara. Shiva ham haba karate guru. Take the time to observe, to watch, to feel, to experience this grace within your own being. Shavakrama harete. Rababa ba 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 guru 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 guru. You would never force someone to make love to you. You would never force someone to fall in love with you. It's a natural, intimate process of grace. It's the same with this energy. We need to love her, love this energy, be one with this energy, recognize this energy for the pure essence of grace that she is, and allow it to just intimately embrace us, become one with us. Shiva, 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 Guru, 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 Mate. It can feel so empty and alone sitting with ourselves until we recognize that this reality of grace is so real. It's everything. Everything resides right here, right now. And we just open up to this great space of oneness. Masata. So let's start to really understand who this energy is, what this energy is doing with us, how we can allow this energy to become more of our intimate space every day in every aspect of our life, not just when we're sitting and meditating, but every aspect of our life, allowing her to embrace us, be part of us, evolve with us, through us. Kruma, 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 sarete. Shiva, kruma, 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 sata. And just like in a relationship, sometimes it's fun and exciting, and sometimes, there's a lull. So it's the same with the Kundalini. Sometimes it's very active and exciting. Other times it feels like it's died off or stopped, but it hasn't. It's always there. It's always with us. It's this deep, intimate part of us. The ultimate goal is to have this relationship with the divine, right? Spiritual practices are just meant to bring us to that intimate union with God, with love. Okay. So let's see. Hi, namaste. Okay, Andy, I got your questions. I'll read them. Does spontaneous body positions in Kundalini process have a meaning? My head frequently tilts backwards 90 degrees and my spine wants to bend backwards. Does this just happen so the stuck energies can flow better, or do these Kriyas want to express something? For example, something which I might miss to express. Not sure what you mean by that, something you might miss to express. But boy, I used to get that Kriya all the time, the head back one. Where it really just presses back against you're really far back. I know that. And then it would go really far forward. Then it would go really far back. I'm assuming that's throat chakra stuff. I'll meditate on it. Baba Muktananda actually talks about that in his book, Play of Consciousness, where he said his head went so far back he could see down his back. Mine never went that far. So yeah, it is a common Kriya. So let me meditate on that, Andy. We'll see what's happening. Oh, Andy, so take a little journey with me here, because the energy's flowing so nicely in you right now. Shiva 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 Shiva. Wow. So I'm seeing that, and what I'm seeing is that it's working more with that actual spine in your neck area, is loosening it up. making it more fluid. Yeah, so energy, yeah, so the energy can flow more up into that pineal gland area. Shiva, 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 Guru, 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 todo, re, ve, 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 vi, vi, vam, vam, boom, boom, bim, bim, ba, karma, sali, narete. Yeah, it's showing me like a gel-like substance in the area of your spine, like it's forming, releasing something, a gel-like. So it's not so dry in there. So it's more, fluid and oh, what's the word when energy can run through something when it has more fluid. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Ne Baba. Ne Baba, Guru, Karameshiva, Guru. Yeah, and this is just a natural process of the awakening. It's not like anything that you've had to overcome, like past stuff or anything. It's just a natural flow of the energy awakening, moving things along, getting things opened up in that area so the energy can move up. Shava Shava Shiva 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 Shava Karba 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 Karma Sari Tekru Shiva 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 Shiva. Metakru Shiva 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 Guru. We're just trying to loosen that energy up a bit in that area, kind of from your neck up into the base of your skull. Shiva 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 Guru 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 Kurumate. There you go. That's better. That's really good. Just stay with that. Stay with that. Shiva 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 Guru 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 Karamate Re Ve 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 Guru 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 Masata. And so it is now activating in the throat too. Ingi baba shibaya mekaramate tara. All right, and I can actually feel it starting to move down towards the chest area. So just surrender to the energy, allow it to work, ask it to work within you, ask it to keep clearing, form a relationship with that beautiful energy. Masata. Yeah, I can feel some stuff starting to come up towards your heart if you feel that. Crying's okay, you know, yelling, if the Shakti wants to yell, if the Shakti wants to cry, let that happen. So now it's feeling like something wants to release from that heart up through that throat. Shiva 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 Shiva. It's just a deepening, right? It keeps going deeper and deeper into us, clearing more and more things, opening more and more up. Masata. Shantarate. So it feels like you might have another release coming up, Andy. So if you can stay with it, just allow it to happen. Be in the grace of God. In the grace of love. Shiva, 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 Guru. All right, that's feeling a little better. All right, you can let me know how you're doing, Andy, if you want to. Hi, Terry. Head back and forward happens often to me when I channel, usually at the start and end of the session. Well, that makes sense, right? Because it's probably your throat opening up. Hands float spontaneously too. Can you look at my heart energy, please? Sure. Let's do that together, Terry. So let's see if we can join our hearts together. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Guru, 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 Mate. I am feeling like you really want to love. I don't know if it's something or someone or just in general. There's something that there we go. That's better. That's better. Shiva 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 Shiva. I feel like you've been doing this work. You just need somebody to guide you in there a little bit. Shava Shava Shiva 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 Okay, mate. Ba 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 karmate. So let's just ask this question. What is it that doesn't want to look in my heart? What is that part that's going, I don't know, I can't. It's like this kind of, I'm not sure. There we go. Mate. And even if you can't see it, see if you can show it to me. Like you're just opening the door so that I can see it. And if that's too scary or hard, then just say, God, show me what I need to see right now to evolve. Shiva, 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 Shiva. There we go. That's better. Shiva, 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 Guru. So this to me looks like child hurt. Yeah. Shatanate. We're opening the heart and loving hurt. So, of course, there's going to be trepidation. If there's trepidation as a child of opening the heart and loving because it hurt. Okay. I am Shiva, 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 Shiva. We don't want to force it. Can't force it with a child. You just have to really gently love, gain trust. Nurture. Gently, 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 lovingly. Not pushing. And I'm just feeling this feeling of I have so much love to give, and I just somehow can't get there. It's just there's something. And I think this is what it is. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, if you feel like it. But I'm feeling like there's some sort of, you're just not sure because it hasn't worked before. It's been hurt before. So as an adult, we can make decisions that we couldn't make as a child. We can choose to protect ourselves and not put ourselves in situations where we could be hurt or where our love could be disposed of or ignored. Shiva 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 Guru 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 Shava 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 Shiva 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 Guru. Okay, Matev. Nyamakru. So if I am accurate with this, that there's something from childhood that was hard right? Like you wanted to love, you wanted to open your heart and love, but it wasn't, your love was taken advantage of or something like that. Allow yourself to recognize that you're in a process of healing, congratulating yourself for growing up, even in the circumstances you grew up in. You grew up. Knowing that you have such a huge well of love within you that's to be shared. And just take yourself into that grief or whatever needs to happen so it can open up within you to the grace that you are and the love that you are. It doesn't seem to want to let go or clear right now. So I would just sit with it. Talk to the inner child, see what's happening in there. Make sure you're safe now. Put yourself in safe places now. Don't put yourself in places where anything can happen to you. Keep yourself safe. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. So I know that's not very much, but it's hard when I'm on the YouTube in this atmosphere. But I just encourage you to stay with that vulnerable self, right? That just love that vulnerable self, love yourself, love the process you're in, love the fact that you have grown up and you've made it. Okay. We may be running out of time. Okay, we have a little time left. Your first spiritual teacher. Oh boy. That's a hard one, Terry. Okay. Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Let yourself work through that one gently. That's a tough one. But it's also tough with parents because it's a lot. Beautiful things. Okay. All right. Hi, Matt. Thank you. Prayers and blessings. And thank you. Hey, Cindy. I don't know if I can balance it, but we can check in. Do you want to check in with your heart together? Let's do that. Cindy. See if you can find a connection with me, Cindy. Just maybe even just, see your heart connecting with my heart or feeling love in my direction, anything like that. There we go. That's better. There you go. Shiva. Mera mama 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 guru 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 pate. I'm feeling like you're on some sort of a mission, like your heart is feeling almost impatient. Is there anything like that? So if there is, tune into that feeling. So I'm going to show you the image that I'm seeing. It's like when we have a passion to do something, or yeah, basically a passion to do something. We're wanting to really go do it, express it outwardly, or make it happen. And if it, for whatever reason, just isn't moving in that direction, there's this path that we can go inwardly on, like a deep journey. And it is a fast path. It's like a fast track, but it's rather than the energy going this way, the energy is going this way. Shiva, 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 Guru. So then, right, so we go inward and we let all these things expand and evolve within us, going deep into that heart. And there's just so much fullness in there. And then, wow, and then it's just like this manifestation can occur because we're sparking it within. So you can tell me if this resonates, Cindy, if we're on the right track here, but it's just feeling for me, it's just really a reversal of the energy flow. We're taking it inward. We're taking all of that passion inward. We're letting it move, open up, energize within ourselves, go within our heart space. Shiva, 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 Guru. And then when when you get in that space, when you just have those moments where your heart's so open and alive and things just start, coming to you, whatever it is, you get phone calls, people, everybody notices you. It's like something shifted in your energy field and things are just kind of popping up in your experience. You see feathers, you get the right parking spot. I don't know, the money comes into your bank account. Shiva, 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 Shiva. People say hi to you with a big smile that didn't before. They'll notice you. Shava Shava Shiva 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 Guru. All right, Cindy, I hope that helps. Okay. Hi, Suman. Nice to see you. Peace for all the challenges. Yes, I agree, Matt. That's a good one. Let's have some peace. All right. How is everybody? Does anybody need a second check-in who I worked with or need any more clarity? Wonderful being here with you today, everybody, as always. It did help. Okay, good. All right. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing these on YouTube. Or like I said, I want to try to do my own thing through a Zoom setup. And I will be sending an email about that when that is set up. Oh, look, my ex-husband's here, Rod. I think he's sitting in the hall, in the room across the hall. And I might do something on, sorry, I got distracted. I might do something on Learn It Live maybe once a month. Thinking of ways to do this. I really miss this time interacting personally with everybody. And it would even be more fun on Zoom because we can all see each other and develop a little spiritual community online, which is a beautiful thing to do when we're in the midst of stuff. Have a place where we can check in. So thank you everyone for being here. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing this energy. And I'll see you sometime in the near future.